Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the match reaction for Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge today. Not really too sure where to start with this one. But we're being perfectly honest, it was an absolute disgrace this afternoon. We did nothing well. Nothing was good. We did nothing right. Um, you know, we created next to no opportunities. We had 2 shots on target in the whole game. We set up with only 2 attackers on the pitch for the start of the game against a Nottingham Forest side that haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 20 games, that won 1 game on the road all season, that leaked goals for fun. And we couldn't do anything whatsoever to break them down. And it just felt like shades of last season, this one. Shades of last season. There was just nothing there. There was literally nothing there today. We were slow on the ball. We were lethargic. We were wasteful in possession. We weren't clinical in the final third. And I've got to be totally honest, we'll dive into it in a bit more detail. But this is on the manager today. Poch got this totally wrong. This now has to be the end of this back four with Colwell at left back and Chilwell at left wing. This has to be the end of it. We cannot see this again. We've seen enough games now to say that this does not work. And Poch in every game subs Chile off anyway. So he obviously knows that it doesn't work. We spent all this money on all these attackers, and yet we play a left back at left wing, and then playing a centre back at left back. We've got 3 left backs. We've got multiple attacking players, and yet we put a left back at left wing, and we put a centre back at left back, and we leave all our attacking talent sat on the bench. I can't get my head around it. I think Poch will be good in the long term, but trust me, people, this was awful today. Absolutely awful. Not too much more can be said about it. It was a flat performance. There was no urgency. Looked like a lack of effort. Do you know what the worst thing is, right? It was so easy for Nottingham Forest. It was so easy for Forest. They barely had to do anything. Yeah, they didn't create an awful lot of opportunities, but they capitalised on one defensive mistake by us. And and we were punished and we couldn't break them down. We could still be playing now and we wouldn't have scored. We'd still be playing now. We wouldn't have scored. It was one of those afternoons that had become all too familiar and all too, often at Chelsea. If we want to finish in the Champions League places, which we have to do, you cannot afford, even at this stage of the season, you cannot afford to be losing games or dropping points at home against teams like Nottingham Forest. You can't be doing it. You simply cannot be doing it. I mean, it's a bigger question surrounding our home form in general. The home form at Stamford Bridge has been poor for a number of years now. It's really not great. I don't know why we struggle to play at the Bridge. We seem to be a lot better away from home. But yeah, the manager's got a lot of questions to answer today. And, yes, all the money we've spent, and I know the market for centre forwards wasn't great. And look, Jackson's done well, but you just look at that team. We lack a clinical goal scorer. And I said it before the season started. I said it during the transfer window that my one big worry about this team is that where are the goals, and where are the goals on a regular basis? And I don't think any of us really know the answer to that, because we don't know where they're coming from. We do not know where they are coming from at this point in time. I suppose the only positive was Cole Palmer. He was the one bright spark in a really poor performance. He was the only one that looked like he was, trying to make something happen. I mean, let me just bring this up on the screen. This today kind of summed it up. I mean, how bad is this? I mean, seriously, we've had two shots on target at home to Nottingham Forest. Where are we? These are the stats here, people. I'm going to get to the chat in a sec. So Nottingham Forest had 25% possession. We had 19 attempts off target with only 2 on target. So we had 21 attempts on goal with 2 attempts on target. Forest had 7 attempts on goal with 3 on target. Didn't have a single corner. I mean, this is just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know where to begin with that. But it just goes back to last season. Loads of the ball, can't do anything with it. Not clinical. It just seems to be a rinse and repeat cycle. I'm fully aware that it's going to take time, and it's going to be difficult for sure, because all these new players coming in, new manager, virtually a new squad. But there's no excuse for not being able to beat Nottingham Forest. But yeah, let me just dive into the chat, people. What are you boys saying? Big up, as always, to everyone that's locked in the chat. Remember, guys, make sure you smash a like. 64 viewers in the building already. Only 24 likes. Let's run those likes up, people, and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. But let's run the likes up, people. Let's say hello to a few people. Michael, big up. Hope you're good. I did say we need a striker, and the proof was there for everyone to see. I mean, look, Vlahovic wasn't wanted by the club, so I mean, that's kind of the way it is. Last time we lost to Forest today was in 1995. Yep. Never want to see Chilwell left wing. Nope. What are your thoughts on the game, Jaya, given you actually there? Just crap, basically. No urgency, no clinical edge, no cutting edge in the final third. He's not a left winger. He's not a left winger. Look, Jackson should have scored today. Absolutely. He put one over the bar from inside the 6-yard box, pretty much. Lineup and tactics were awful. Yeah, no, they were. I'll be honest, though, like, even if we did sign Ivan Toney and Jeremy, I'm not confident that anyone bags goals in this team. And that's the reality of the situation. I'm really not. What else we got going on here? When Nkunku is injured, fuck Dortmund. Fair. Nkunku around, we would have won. Do you know what it is, right? I think the biggest concern for me is that Poch's whole plan for this season, to me, seemed to revolve around Nkunku. Like, everything was revolving around Nkunku. You know, we played Nkunku in the preseason. He was a big part of how we were going to play. And now it almost feels like there's literally no plan whatsoever now that he's injured. We don't know what to do. Like, we tried Martson. We played Martson a lot in preseason. And now he's not started a single game for us in the league, other than the cup. The plan B was clearly Martson, but now he doesn't start any games. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but something needs to switch up big time. I mean, I don't care. He's a Liverpool fan. Like, loads of players don't support the team they play for. Sick of Pochettino lineup and players out of position. Yeah, look, this today needs to be the wake up call for Poch that we are not playing. We are not doing this anymore. Why do we constantly always play players out of position? Why? What is wrong with having players play? This is your position. This is where you play. Why? Why is that happening? Why do we defend? Oh, look, to be fair, it is basically a back four because Chilwell plays left wing and Colwell plays left back. So it is basically a back four. Yeah, no, brother, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Vlahovic. I don't think he's awful, but look, I hear what you're saying. Absolutely, I do hear what you're saying. And yeah, this is a bad day today. Jackson needs competition. This whole take minutes away from his total nonsense. No, he does need competition, and Broja certainly isn't the answer. So we are going to have to be patient and just hope that Jackson comes good. I think he will come good, but we need more. We need more goals. Poch rating today. Yeah, Poch was poor today. Ref was bad as well. He was bad, but that's not the reason we lost. If this was Potter, fan base would be calling for his head. I was saying we need a backup striker. We do need another centre forward. We are. Yes, big up, people. We're back again already with a bad day at the office. I mean, I looked at the opening fixtures, and I was just like, yeah, that should be 4 wins out of those 5 games. At best, it's going to be 2. Yeah, Caicedo did give the ball away. He did give the ball away. We are now Arsenal, Spurs, Man United. We are officially the new band club. I don't know. Pochettino spending $1 billion. Well, look, what I would say in fairness, right, is not all of that money has been spent on players for the first team. I think a large chunk of that has actually gone on players, those development players or whatever. Don't understand. Poch prefers 3 at the back when all our wingers are available. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know. What else have we got here? We have 3 left backs, Chilwell, Cucurella, and Martin, and yet Colwell plays as left back. Yeah, I don't understand that. Look, I think ultimately, guys, I think Poch will be right for us, but there's so many comments coming in. I'll try and get through as many as I can, people. Evan Ferguson would be great. No, brother, we're not going to be sacking Poch after 4 games. That isn't happening. We know that's not happening. Charlie, the Banter Club can't defend it anymore. Caicedo had a pretty good game. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter how well you play. When you make a mistake and it costs you a goal and it costs you the game, that's the reality of the situation. I mean, look, just getting away from the game very quickly something in a Matt Law article, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently, according to him, in his article, Chelsea refused to sign anybody over the age of 25 this summer, which means Maddison 26 was not considered. I just find that astonishing. I just find that absolutely astonishing. Yet we've supposedly done groundwork on Ivan Toney and aware of his situation and like him. But like you look at it and it's just like, do you know what? I'm so gutted Maddison's gone to Spurs. I think he's such a baller. I honestly like him so much. He's come in and he's literally had an instant impact at Tottenham. Completely lifted that team. Completely, transformed their fortunes. Not single-handedly, but he's gone in there and he fits like a glove. And I just wonder why we didn't even consider James Maddison. Oh, 40 million quid, 40 million pounds, James Maddison. I mean, that is mad. Yeah, look, I don't know what the situation is here. I mean, look, it's all well and good having this approach or whatever, but you do need a few more experienced heads in there. Like someone like James Maddison is still young at 26. He's a top player as well, a top player, someone that's going to guarantee you goals and assists, that creative spark. And look, you watched today, and we were missing someone like him. Someone that can unlock a defense with a pass, someone that can make something out of nothing. All those players we had on the pitch today, Palmer aside, because I thought Palmer was actually good when he came on, but your Mudricks, your Midwakes, your Sterlings, these guys on the pitch, and none of them can pick a pass like Maddison can, just out of nothing. Someone like Fabregas can do, like someone that just sees a pass that no one else sees. And Maddison does tick all those boxes, but for whatever reason, we decided that actually, do you know what? We're not going to bother. 40 million pounds. 40 million pounds. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I mean, look, we're going to be, if this is true, and it would seem a slightly odd thing to make up, but we're just going to be constantly signing youngsters. Like we do need a little bit of experience in there, guys. We absolutely do. I'm not saying we need to go and sign a load of 30-year-olds, but why didn't Chelsea look at James Maddison, for example? I'm not hating the work we've done on the window. I think we've had a very good transfer window, and a lot of the signings are very exciting. But you could see today that we were crying out for an established creator, someone with a bit more experience, someone with a bit of know-how, knows the league, been there and done it. James Maddison ticks all those boxes. 40 million pounds. I'll say it again, 40 million pounds, and we didn't even look at him. He would have been. He's been a big upgrade on what we've got. But yeah, do you know what? It is what it is. I mean, it's just angering seeing that. By the way, guys, 112 people locked in, only 39 likes. Come on, people. We're all here. I've turned up, as always. Good days or bad days. Just one favor, please smash that like button. It massively helps out. The likes are really important. Let's get some of our little therapy session together on this Saturday evening after a diabolical Chelsea performance. Please get the likes up, guys. We're on 40 likes. This needs to be well on the way to 100 likes. No freeloaders in the chat. I know you're lurking in there, guys. Please hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. And if you're feeling double kind, please hit that subscribe button as well on the road to 7K. Look, I know the window only closed one day ago. It closed last night, but I'm not being negative here, guys, but I do feel that we are a little bit short in certain areas. And I think the clearest one is we lack a really creative spark. Someone like James Maddison, someone like a Juan Mata, for example. Do you know what I mean? Obviously not Juan Mata now, but someone that can play in that 10, someone that's going to get you goals and someone that's going to get you assists, someone that's guaranteed GNA, good output. And right now, we just don't really have that. I mean, I really liked Cole Palmer when he came on. I thought he was brilliant. But, if this is true, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. We cannot be having a situation where we're like, oh, by the way, we're not signing players over 25. So we had the opportunity to sign Haaland, and he's 26. We're going to be like, oh no, actually, no, we're not doing that. Look, again, I've got no way of quantifying whether this is true, but it's a very, very odd thing for someone to potentially make up. And it's just not the sort of thing you want to be reading. Look, the owners have done a lot of great work this window. 100% they have. They really have. But at the same time, I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, well, come on, guys. I think we're short in one or two positions. Look, I think we've bought promising attackers, but I don't look at any of them and think they're going to come in and make an instant impact. Maddison is making an instant impact. I just don't understand why we didn't look at him. I really don't. Play Cole as a 10. Yes, top bins, my brother. Look, Evan Ferguson is an absolute baller, but I even worry now, like, if we go and sign players, like, are we, like, anyone that's good elsewhere, are they actually going to come and score goals at Chelsea? That'd be my biggest worry. Like, will Evan Ferguson even score goals at Chelsea? Will Ivan Toney actually score goals at Chelsea? Just like we're allergic to scoring goals as soon as they put a Chelsea shirt on. Enzo in that number 10 spot as well. But Enzo was good today. I felt it was all right. He was trying to make things happen. What else we got going on here? We've got no attacking threat in the box. Do you know what? That was another thing today as well. Like, getting into positions, putting balls into the box. There's no one in there. No one in the box. You're screaming for us to move the ball quickly, and yet you look at the options. No one's providing an option, and then we're slowing it down. We're knocking it back, and then Forest just get back into shape. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous, people. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I just don't know what to say. I mean, Lavia's not fit right now. Bro, did you see the Sassy? I did see the Sassy. Yeah, look, he wasn't great today. Personally, I think for the next game, he needs to be dropped, in my opinion. We're just not clinical. We're just not clinical in front of goal. The Sassy was poor today. Biggest issue is the formation / team selection. Look, look. Of course, we shouldn't have started Chilwell at left wing, but other than that, I actually didn't mind the team selection. Obviously, Chilwell should have been left back, Colwell should have been in the middle, and the Sassy should have been holding bench, and we should have started Madueke or Mudryk or Cole Palmer. Like, Cole Palmer's fit to play. Hold that. Billy Gilmore is cooking for Brighton. I mean, look, Billy Gilmore's doing well for Brighton. Yeah, he's doing well. Look, Caicedo is obviously a much better player than Gilmore. Yeah, it's not ideal. Chelsea has enough creativity. Even Palmer as a 10 is enough. Look, I like Palmer, and I was really encouraged and impressed by his performance today. But let's not pretend that he's the answer right now to come in and solve an instant issue that we need solving. James Maddison would have solved that problem for us. He would have solved that problem for us. 1 billion spent, and yet we still lack in areas. No, we do lack in areas. So, yeah. Oh, this performance is truly impressive. Can't this shit for another season. Yeah, it's not great. Because Decore's doing well. Look, I love it. Yeah, Martinson's staying, yeah. Bro, they're completely different players. Enzo's not playing is not a number 10. He's a central midfield player. Look, Maddison's a baller for sure. Yeah, this is... we were shit today. Bro, we were shit today. 100%. Nothing more, nothing less. We were absolutely awful today. No two ways about it. Yes, no, I appreciate the love, people. Appreciate the love. Yeah, it's difficult when on days like this when we've performed really shit. But yeah, it is what it is, people. This is Chelsea. It's never a dull day, is there? Never a dull day. Yes, brother. Hope you're good. Signing a player like Palmer instead of Maddison gets me worried about players being sent to Saudi League. No, I don't think so. Look, Maddison would have been great. I honestly don't know, even just not from a non-Chelsea perspective, why was no one else looking at James Maddison? £40 million. Why did no one else look at him? I just don't get it. Exactly. Good. What's this? Good players come to Chelsea and turn shit over. It's weird. Maddison has done more for Spurs than Enzo. I mean, I don't think so. Tony. Yeah, we do need to get Tony. This board is expecting players to magically turn into world beaters once they cross 25. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, this is so poor. Yeah, Alanga did cook us. He absolutely cooked us. But look, for me, the worst thing... Do you know what? I thought we were going to get... The first time we're going to get back-to-back league wins since March. But even that was too much for that. Even that was too much for us, people. we're at a crossroads, like Blazing Squad. See you at the crossroads. You know that tune, people. Surely someone must know that. I mean, that was an awful rendition, but yeah, we're at a bit of a crossroads, guys. New team, new manager, new squad, and all that. But we need the results badly. And as I say, with the league so competitive now, Brighton's, Newcastle's, Villa's, Brentford's, Brighton's, I've already said them, Spurs, dare I say it. If we want to finish in the top four, we have to finish in the top four with the expenditure and the quality of player we've got. Then you cannot afford, even at this early stage in the season, you cannot be afford to lose to teams like Nottingham Forest. I'm sorry, you just cannot. You cannot do it. Cole needs to start. If people think Poch will change his formation against Bournemouth, you're wrong. We'll be exactly the same with Chilwell left wing again. Tell you what, I'll be down at Bournemouth. I will be absolutely raging if in 2 weeks' time I see that team sheet come out and it's Chilwell left wing again. Like, has he not learned anything? Like, he's not stupid. He's watched that today. He's watched it 4 times this season, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. When is Broyo back? No idea when Broyo's back. Agreed. Players don't shoot from outside the box. I don't get it. Nottingham Forest, glad. Grits. Yeah, they were good, Forest, today. Well, they didn't even have to do anything. They didn't have to do anything. Is it something to worry about? I wouldn't. I don't think it's not panic stations or anything like that. But yeah, look, it's certainly not ideal at all. It's not the start we would have wanted. We all looked at those fixtures when they came out. And look, there's no easy games in the Premier League. We looked at those fixtures and we thought to ourselves, that should be 12 points from 15. We're probably going to get 7. We'll probably get 7 out of 15 points from those first few games. By the way, guys, come on. 61 likes, 111 tuned in. We need to hit that 100 likes mark as quickly as possible, guys. Come on, people. Run those likes up, guys. There's loads of you in the chat that definitely haven't pressed the like button, so please do hit that like button, guys. We need to hit 100 likes as quickly as possible. I'm telling you, come on, people. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. It's all love here. Big up to every single person that's tuned in, but please do smash the likes and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. But yeah, what else we got popping off in the chat here? Have you noticed the kindergarten model? Yeah, look, I'm glad Forest got a result today. Fair. Knew Elanga would score. Yeah. Look, we gifted him a goal. We have won 12 league games since Bowley took over. We've had more here we goes than wins since Bowley and co bought the club. More here we goes than wins. That's mad. I mean, yeah, when you just sit and hear that, you're like, fuck me, more here we goes than wins. Why did Agate reject us? I don't really know. Still don't know the answer to that one, really. Still don't know the answer to it, in all honesty. But yeah, it's peak. It's peak times for us. Told you this team not making top 4. Spurs lost their best player and still scoring goals for fun. Mate, there's no way we're going to go to Burnley and score 5. We're going to score 5 goals in a game. No chance. No chance at all. But it is what it is. Yeah, terrible. Really bad. I don't really know what to say. Look, the top 4's not over. I still believe in this team, but absolutely we need to we have to improve. It's as simple as that. We have to improve. And look, this needs time. It's a project. I know it's a bit of project, it's a bit of a buzzword. People hate project. They want instant results. But yeah, it's. I don't want to say I don't know where we go from here, but you almost feel like not really an awful lot has improved since last season at this point in time. And that's the reality of the situation. No, I don't think we're going to end up in the bottom half of the table. No. Brighton's not our rival. We're competing with Sheffield United. Was wrong about Newcastle and Spurs so far. Spurs are doing well. Newcastle's struggling a little bit. Tougher fixtures coming after. We've got Bournemouth away. Then we've got Villa at home. Then followed up by Brighton in the League Cup third round. And then, of course, we've got fucking Fulham away after that as well. We wait for Enzo to do something always. Yeah, Enzo was trying to make things happen. Great range of passing and all that stuff, guys. But yeah, other than that, people, we were in trouble, guys. We were in trouble today. Just nothing worked. Regardless, right? Take the mistake away, right? And Forest don't score. It's still a 0-0 draw. We still didn't do enough to beat Nottingham Forest at home, regardless of the mistake. We still didn't do enough to beat them. So, like, it's just pathetic. I'll be honest, it is pathetic today. It was really, really bad. Really bad. You can also see the youth in this side. Don't know when to slow down or speed the game up. Yep, the decision-making's poor as well. I mean, Sanchez, people are questioning Sanchez as well. You know, I don't want to say he's terrible. I don't think he's terrible, but, you know, is he much, much better than Kepa? I personally feel the answer to that question is no. I don't think he is, people. I'm not sure he is that much better. And this guy is seemingly our number one. You know, it's poor. Seemingly our number one. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. But we're in trouble. Poch needs to drop players, which hinders ball. This has been a problem. This is not a new problem this season. This has been a problem last season. This is a problem under Thomas Tuchel as well. Particularly at home, we cannot break down teams that put a lot of men behind the ball and look to play on the counter-attack or capitalise on mistakes. We can't break teams down. We literally cannot break teams down. Sad truth that we sign more players than our wins. Yeah. I mean, in fairness, like, obviously, really it's 4. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not great that, but a lot of those were last season. Yes, big up Barak. We can't score, what? How many goals have we scored in our first, how many goals have we got in our first 4 games? 1 against Liverpool, 1 against West Ham. 5 goals in our first 4 games. What else is going on here, people? Bowley's billionaires can't buy team chemistry. No. Nottingham Forest, glad result after mistakes from United. Just about get 3 against Luton. Yeah, we got the 3 points against Luton. You know, we were cooking on that night. But I think, to be honest, I think most teams are going to beat Luton this season anyway. Yes, big yourself up, brother. Appreciate it. No more signings unless it's a world-class striker. January, we need a striker. It's simple as that. We need a January. We need a striker. Simple as. Yeah, the Jackson miss was not great today. I'll be honest. The Jackson miss was not good today. But still, that aside, we had 2 attempts on target. That's pathetic. Also, guys, what's not great either is that we still are on 100 likes, and there's 70 likes, and there's 117 in the building. People, these likes need to be ramped up. Again, I know I keep banging on about it, but the likes are really important. It's free. The content's free. I'm here every day, rain or shine, good or bad. So please, please, please run those likes up, guys. There's no excuses for this not to be on 100 likes already. So let's run these likes up. Come on, people. Let's get it done, people. Let's get it done. What we got here? DraftKings already predicting Chelsea odds for the season. Keep it clean here. Barack Obama and Donald Trump and Mahatma Gandhi in the building. Big up to those 3. Bear in mind, we still haven't played a proper side barring Liverpool. Do you know what? I actually look like, real talk, West Ham actually look like a decent outfit this season. Poch needs to go back to the 4-2-3-1. Yeah, bro, Ferguson is a serious baller. A serious baller. Like, he's going to be the next big one out of Brighton. I don't know who's going to buy him, but whoever buys him, is going to cost an absolute fortune. It's going to cost a lot of money. I think they should start shooting from outside the box. Just shooting anywhere would be great. Just shooting anywhere would be really good. I would really appreciate that. Verdict on Gallagher, is he good enough? Yeah, to be a squad player, sure. I don't think he should be starting every week, though, but I think right now he does have to start every week. Guys, there's so many things coming through in the chat. Right. So yeah. Yeah, anyway, let's move away from this. I mean, look, some of Poch's comments after the game today. I forgot to say, you know, there were boos at full time as well. I mean, so much has been going on. I've completely forgotten about that. Yeah, boos at full time, understandable frustrations. But yeah, look, it was awful today. I can't defend what I saw today, but you know, we have to appreciate as well that this is going to take time. But how much time can we sort of set aside and you know, say, oh, the result, oh, it doesn't matter we lost today because this is going to take time. We need to be picking up results. We have to get back into the Champions League this season. It's as simple as that. And if we continue playing like we did today, we are not going to get back into the Champions League. It really is that simple. My big worry is the, I mean, this just sums it up, you know. Poch knows we need to be more. He's saying we need to be more clinical. It was like, yeah, but why every manager that comes here, that was the problem. I agree with you. We should be more clinical because we create chances. I think we dominate the game. Yeah, I suppose we did. We knew that Forest would play with a block very low, and they're really aggressive and difficult to penetrate and difficult to break down. But the thing is, we made big effort, but I think we made some mistakes. We already knew about the situation that you cannot allow them to run in transition. We don't create enough chances either. I'll be honest, I don't think we created that many chances today. No, I didn't boo at full time, actually. I've just sat there in disbelief at what I just watched because we were fucking awful. But yeah, look, I don't really know what the answer is, people. I don't know what the answer is at the moment. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that we're not creating that many opportunities. And the opportunities we do get, we're not clinical in front of goal. We just aren't. So not only are we not creating enough chances, we're also not clinical in front of goal. And those two things put together are not that's a recipe for disaster. And that is exactly what we are getting at this point in time. A recipe for disaster, lack of chances being created, and not clinical in the final third equals a complete lack of goals, guys. A complete lack of goals. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, guys. I mean, oh yeah, where do we begin here? Where do we begin, people? I mean, guys, let me know in the chat. How worried are you, people? Are you guys worried, by the way? Like, about, how worried are you guys in terms of what you've seen so far? Because, I mean, you look at the opening few games. Mate, we need to trust. Look, by the way, as well, what else have we got? I mean, what are people's thoughts on just the performances in general? Do you see this team going in the right direction? I mean, the performances are a bit better than last season. Absolutely, I'll give us that. We have done a little bit more. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I think we've definitely improved, but at the end of the day, we are. Yeah, we are in trouble. Look, I wouldn't say I'm massively worried, but there are certainly some concerns there. There are absolutely concerns there. But I think we play some nice stuff at times. But as I'll go back to, guys, I worry, where are these goals coming from? Who in the chat can tell me who in this team is going to score 10 goals in the Premier League this season? And I can't confidently give you a single name. Who is going to score 10 goals for us in the Premier League this season? I can't give you a name. And that in itself is a worry. You only have to look today. Haaland fucking balling out today, like he always does. Evan Ferguson hat-trick. Son getting a hat-trick as well. 3 hat-tricks in the Premier League today. You know, it's one of those where I can't confidently say that someone's going to score goals. That's going to get us 10 goals. We haven't got that, that lethal striker. So it's going to require all the wide players and stuff to chip in with between 8 to 12 goals. And I just don't think right now, looking at them, they just don't have that in the locker. They just don't have it in the locker. Just concerns all round. But one of my major concerns is just a complete lack of a plan B, people. Everything, as I was saying earlier, everything seems to have just been hung on Christopher Nkunku. And it's like, we think everything will be fine when he comes back. So yeah, I don't know where to go from here. I just feel like the preseason plans were all based around Nkunku. And now that Nkunku's not there, Poch doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do without Nkunku. That's the vibe that I'm getting, is that everything was revolving around Nkunku. And now that he's not here, we don't really know what to do. There was no way we would have been playing this system with the personnel in the positions that they're playing in if Nkunku was fit. It just doesn't make sense. I back the manager, but I have to be honest, playing 2 attacking players against Luton at home and playing 2 attacking players against Nottingham Forest at home, that's acting scared. How at Chelsea as a manager can you be acting scared of playing Luton and Forest at home? Get your attackers on the pitch, get your best players on the pitch, and go and have a go. Don't play with five or six, with five defenders on the pitch. Half of the outfield team defensive minded. Martin played loads in preseason and did really well. Hasn't started a single game for us. Why has he not started a single game? You know, I just really, really don't get it. What I also don't get, guys, is why we still don't have 100 likes. We are 24 likes away. Come on, people. Please, please, please smash the like button. It is really important. We need more likes on the stream, people. It spreads the word far and wide, gets more eyes on the channel. So please, will you smash that like button? And please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, people. It does massively help. There's still over 100 in the building, which is great. But we need more likes. We need more likes, people. Simple as that. Let's get this to 100. Massively worried. No balance. Squad's far too young. Mudryk and Madueke not good enough. I don't think they're not good enough, but we need more. We just need to do more. It's as simple as that. We need to do more. We must do more. But there just seems to, for me, there just seems to be a complete lack of a plan. A complete lack of a plan. It's on Poch today, and it's on the players. You know, you can't even with half the team being defenders, right? You cannot look at that lineup today against Nottingham Forest, who we know are dog shit on the road. You cannot look at that team and say that wasn't good enough to beat Nottingham Forest today. That team was more than good enough to beat Forest, and we didn't beat them. It's as simple, like we didn't beat them. It was more than good enough for the win today. We had more than enough talent on the pitch to win. And we couldn't even score a single goal. And that's on the manager and that's on the players today. We should be embarrassed. We're at home. We're playing at home, for fuck's sake. Like, what is going on? I mean, the Jackson thing was ridiculous, but we got we still had 3 centre-backs on the pitch, even with the changes. Why are we doing this? It's just not good enough. It's just this rinse and repeat from last season. It feels like, I mean, honestly, come on, people. What are we doing? What are we doing? Honestly, like this. I still can't believe what I've watched today. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, what is going on? I love and hate our owners at the same time. They clearly care, but they've got some mad ideas. They do. You can't. Look. We should have easily beaten Forest today with the players on the pitch. Two attackers on the pitch is a disgrace at home to Forest, but we still had more than enough quality to be able to beat that team and to be able to break them down. And we didn't do it. We did not do it. And why is that? Why couldn't we do it? That for me is the major concern. Why could we not get the job done? That's what I don't get. That is what I don't get. So yeah, long afternoon, people. Long afternoon. Could be a long season as well. I mean, these Saturday nights or Sunday nights, they might end up becoming therapy. I mean, dare I even say Caicedo giving the ball away for the goal as well. What else have we got going on here? I really liked Cole Palmer today. I thought he was good today. Pochettino making late subs. He's not. They need to be playing regularly and see a real effort from them. I know it's a new squad, but Forest should have been beaten. They should have been beaten. Is this for you Reds? Oh, Jesus. So we got Forest people in the chat as well. Yeah, fantastic. Do these young players trust Poch? Yeah, I think so. What else we got going on here? Oh, I've got so much stuff coming in. Mate, you can put me up. Good seeing you. Oh, mate, my guy. Yeah, pleasure as always, bro. Pleasure as always. Shame it was totally shit. Hopefully, bro, we have a better day out at the seaside in a couple of weeks, mate. But yeah, big yourself up. Pleasure as always, my bro. Pleasure as always seeing you. Mate, did that geezer find you in the end, or did he shit himself? Forest took you back to the 70s. Yeah, Forest did finish us today. They cooked us. We deserved it. We got cooked. We got cooked today. Simple as that. Forest cooked us. And it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Like, that is the... Yeah, it's mad. Who's this? Was a pleasure. Oh, fucking hell, is that? Oh, Jesus. Palmer go from winning the treble to lose at Forest at home. Yes. Cole Palmer, welcome to Chelsea, brother. Nah, he was in the pub I was going to. That guy and Reggie told him I was on my way. Yeah, fair. I don't blame him. Postecoglou would look. We can't be talking about a manager already, people. Look, honestly, guys, I think Poch is the right manager for us. Poch is definitely the right manager for us. It's just going to take time. Look, there's no point being overreactionary. Call it what it is today. Dog shit performance, worrying signs. But I believe in this. I believe in this team. I believe in this manager. But things have got to improve. Things have got to improve. No two ways about it. Things must improve. It's that simple. There's no excuses for things not to improve, you know, and that's my worry. How much better are things going to get? I just don't know what's going on. Look, fans are fickle, right? We're going to have so many. Look, setbacks are always going to happen. It's just they are always going to happen. But at the end, we are allowed to have we are allowed to have a laugh and enjoy ourselves. You know, like football's it's not our life and everything. You know, we can talk about other things and enjoy other things. What will happen against Big Six? Well, hopefully we win some fucking games. If I was there, I would have demanded a refund. What is this? We need to be patient. This is a 5 to 10. It needs to be better than that. So yeah, look, we're in problems, guys. No two ways about it. That we're in problems. Yeah, it's poor. It's poor. I don't really know where we sort of go from here next. But what things? This is what I need to see, people. I'm making it 100% clear. Anyone that thinks otherwise is off their rocker and completely lost the plot. Poch, I'm backing Poch 100%, like everyone should. I'm still back this project for sure, but we have to set up in a way, guys, that reflects Pochettino's comments. He says that he wants to win this season. He says he wants to win everything he's in. Well, set up a team to win then. Don't set a team up like you're setting it up. That for me does not make sense. You know, it needs to but we have to set up in a way that mirrors his comments and whatnot. You know, I like a lot of you in the chat, guys, concerned with the attack and particularly the strikers. I'm now, having watched the first 4 games, I'm a little bit more concerned. I really like Nicholas Jackson. I think he can be really good, but he's still raw. And he's not going to be the answer to scoring regular goals. So, you know, that for me is a problem. I've always been concerned about that. But Poch needs to quickly realise that we tried this reserved crap, piling loads of centre-backs on the last couple of seasons, and it got us absolutely nowhere. This is Chelsea. This is a massive football club. We need to be bold. We need to be brave. And we need to take it to teams. Take the game to teams and change things when they aren't working. You know, that is what we need to do. Why do we not do that? Why do we not do that? Yeah, we do. We are feeling pain. Like, I mean, of all the things to pick on, we had a laugh after the game. What? So we have to be. We can't have good time with our mates because we lost. I mean, seriously, what is going on here? I mean, we can have a laugh. You know, we're all mates at the end of the day. Yeah, we go for the football. We love Chelsea. We want a team to win, and it's shit when we lose. But at the end of the day, you know, nothing better than following your team with your mates, and we have a laugh, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, the team selection was poor today. And look, people are going to criticize Jackson for his miss, but guys, at the end of the day, for me, he was isolated up there. He was isolated up there. You know, that's the reality of the situation. He was isolated up there. We lost the game. We should all go home and start. Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, mate, can't smile, can't be seen doing everything. Can't be seen doing anything. By the way, guys, still 12 likes away from the 100 likes mark. Please, 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 if you've not smashed that like button, hit that like button, people. Come on, get it done. We're closing in on 100 likes. It's been hard work to get to 100 likes tonight for some reason, guys. Should be very straightforward. We are 12 likes away. Keep smashing that like button. If you've not smashed the like button, please, please, please hit that like. You need to laugh to take the pain away. Yeah, exactly that. We had to drop deep because there was no support. The amount of times we got the ball into decent positions, you look up and there's no support whatsoever. Balls into the box were terrible. Set piece delivery was awful. We just weren't looking a threat anywhere on the pitch at all. And yeah, I don't really know what to say about it, people. I don't really know what to say about it. It is oh God, here he is. Yeah, I'm just going to pretend I've not seen that. Yes, bro, big up my guy. Hope you're doing well. Probably a lot better than I am. Big up to Forest Fan TV anyway in the building. Great guys over there. They've had a great day for them today. We're gonna have to just take it on the chin. You know, thoroughly deserved it. Fair play. So yeah, no, mate. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. And well deserved today. We were shocking. Simple as that. We were shocking. But yes, big yourself up, mate. Alanga was good today. That's the thing, right? As soon as maybe one of the best things that could have happened for Forest was that geezer getting injured. Whatever his name was, I forgot who went off now. Danilo went off, and Alanga came on, and that made things a little bit better. I don't know why Alanga doesn't start, to be honest, but you won, so I suppose it doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, bro, we are desperate for a 9. We are desperate for a 9. Let's wait and see what happens. So yeah, it's depressing, people. It is depressing, but yeah, guys, it is what it is right now. We're gonna have to go to the City grounds towards the end of the season. Hopefully, we can rectify this result today. We need to set the record straight away. We need to revenge that. We need to avenge that. But yeah. Look, it is what it is, guys. It was a piss poor performance today. Really, really bad. Yeah, mate, the only thing that's going to make this weekend better is if Arsenal give Man United a good seeing to tomorrow. And I don't really like Arsenal that much either. So yeah. Anyway, people, I think we should probably dive into some player ratings. There's probably going to be some very, very low numbers on the player ratings. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. But actually, before we get into that, I just want to spend one small moment on one positive, and that was Cole Palmer. I thought he was great when he came on. I don't want to but he played 28 minutes, right? Cole Palmer. 85% accuracy passing, 45 touches, 28 of his 33 passes complete, 18 of 23 final third passes, 3 out of 4 dribbles, 3 ground draws, 2 ball recoveries, 1 key pass. He was a bright spark on a poor day today. I actually think this guy is good, and I think he's going to be good. He was the only one that got on the pitch, got the ball, and actually managed to wanted to try and make things happen. Yes, brother. Hope you're good. Yeah, new strip here. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, maybe if we'd worn this one today, we might have won. Who knows? There we go. New strip in action. Arsenal for me will do nicely, so we can rinse United. I think that's what. But then look, guys, then people in the chat, let me know what you thought of Cole Palmer today, by the way, because I spoke to a few people after the game and on the tube home and that. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought it. I thought Cole Palmer was good today. He was the only one that looked like he was trying to make things happen. He picks the balls up. He wants to have a shot. He wants to take people on. He's always looking for those key passes. He's looking to pass forwards as well. Like for me, he was the one bright spark here. I actually liked him. Yes, big yourself up. Appreciate the subscription. I think I'm going on this channel on Wednesday night if it's that one, or one of the Forest channels again on Wednesday night. I thought Palmer was good today, guys. You know, I liked what I saw. People in the chat, let me know. Did you like what you saw from Cole Palmer today as well? And Poch talks about players' performances dictating who's going to start. Then absolutely, Cole Palmer next game, Bournemouth away. If this man's not in the starting 11, I'm going to be fuming. I'm going to be fuming if he's not in the starting 11. He has to be in the starting 11. Good after just one training session. Yeah, I thought Cole Palmer was great today. He really was. It was the only positive thing that Chelsea did. And that's the reality. The only positive. was Cole Palmer today. Gusto was good as well, in fairness. But other than that, Enzo was okay in the middle of the park. But we just weren't at it. We weren't at the races. You know, we now need to see what Pochettino is going to change. We now need to see what he's going to change because, you know, we've seen what he's been doing. Now we need to see how he reacts to this. Before I can start criticising further, I need to see in the upcoming games, Bournemouth after the international break, Aston Villa, Brighton in the League Cup. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, I'm on that. I look forward to it. Guys, as always. Mate, take care, bro. Take care. Big up to you, mate. Congrats on the win today. Well deserved. Yeah, catch up with you guys soon. Top people. What else have we got here? He played with different passion. Yeah, he was good today. Sanchez 3. Should have. Yeah. Look, I mean, I was sat right behind the fucking goal. We're going to get into that in a sec, people. We will get into that in a sec. By the way, guys, 4 more likes to the 100 likes now. We are almost there. We are inching ever closer to the 100 likes mark. We're edging ever closer. Yeah, people, we are smashing through the subscribers tonight as well. The subs are going up. I think the match vlog, I think I'm getting cooked in the comments in the match vlog, but I'll have to have a look at that later on. But yeah, I think I am getting cooked in those comments. But yeah, is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. Yeah, I thought Palmer was great today. A real positive. I'm excited to see what he does. I'm really excited to see what he does. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Before we get to the player ratings, though, I think we haven't. What I would say in the first 3 games, we didn't play that badly. Today, fuck me, it was dreadful. And you know the body language today for me looked a little bit off as well. I wasn't that pleased with the body language. You know. The body language seemed a little bit off. It looked like we gave up after going 1-0 down. We need faster reaction, need quicker subs. It's all very well it's all very well, you know, to trust what you've got on the pitch, but we also need to see what we can change. We need to see what we can change. And things instantly need to change. They instantly need to change, people. We are not looking great. We need to go to the seaside in a couple of weeks' time and you know, beat those sandcastle building mugs in Bournemouth. We need to see them off. But yeah, it is what it is, people. Let's get into some player ratings, shall we? Let's get into some player ratings. I think we can all have a good old laugh about that. Some player ratings. Let's dive into that. But yeah, right now, and people say, "Oh, look what Ange Postecoglou's doing. He's gone in at Tottenham and made them better straight away." Blah blah blah. Yeah, no, they have. They've done. He has done well there so far. But I can guarantee, right, if Postecoglou had come to Chelsea, people would have been like, "Oh, well, we should have gone for Pochettino instead." You know, Reece James. I think today missing as well. You know, it's not ideal. And you know what the biggest thing as well? We had a whole week to prepare for it. We had a whole week to prepare for this game. And that's the performance we put out. A whole week to prepare, guys. And that's what we turned up with. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable on all levels today. Unacceptable on all levels. We were much more comfortable today. Yeah, honestly, from a Forest perspective, I bet you can't believe how easy that was. I bet you can't believe how easy it was, you know. But what I would say as well, right, in fact, I know Forest's away record, horrendous, by the way. But, you know, Arsenal game was close, gave a decent account of yourself. United, you gave a good account of yourself. So the performances away from home are improving. And even if, like, all right, yeah, we gifted you the goal pretty much. But what I would say is that even without gifting you the goal, we still didn't look like scoring, and you were still very solid. So, you know, you would have got a point at the minimum anyway. I think this is a sign of things to come. I'm sticking to 7th as my end of season prediction. I hope not, brother. That's going to be a Europa League campaign for the following season. But yeah, look, we're going to dive into these player ratings. Keep smashing the like button and keep subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get into some really, really positive player ratings, people. This is exactly what we like to do. Let's get into these player ratings. So let me bring it up on the screen. Keep running the likes up, guys. What did we make of Lazio beating Napoli? Are they? What did we make of Robert Sanchez today? There was one moment in the second half where he threw the ball out and it fucking hit I think it hit Gibbs White on the back, and luckily it didn't cause. Luckily it didn't help. It didn't do us any problems. But yeah, look, Sanchez. Look, people are saying, is he that much better than Kepa? I do agree. Look, I like Sanchez. I think he's a good keeper, and he's proven he's a good keeper. But at the same time, I look at it and I just think, is this a massive upgrade on Kepa? And the honest answer to that question is no. He's not a massive upgrade on Kepa. Yes, he'll get better for sure. He will get better and he will improve the more he plays. But at the same time, I just look at it and I'm like, is this really the answer to the long-term number one at Chelsea? I'm a little bit concerned. I am a little bit concerned. You know, I'll give it that. I'm slightly concerned. I don't really know. Look, only time will tell. I'm not writing him off after 4 games or whatever it is. But yeah, it wasn't great from him today. It really wasn't great. I mean, if we're looking at Sanchez, I'd probably give him a 4. I'll probably give him a 4, to be honest. You know, he wasn't like awful, but I mean, yeah, he wasn't good either, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. He wasn't great today. I'm going to give Robert Sanchez a 4 because, yeah, obviously didn't do much with a goal, a few shaky moments. Yeah, no, it is one of the deadest atmospheres. Unless it's a big game, it's one of the deadest. Absolutely no two ways about it. It's in a big game, it is one of the deadest atmospheres. So yeah, it is what it is. Sanchez 4 must do better. I think he can do better, but yeah, it is a slight concern. It is a slight concern. It really is in terms of him. But I mean, look, I think I don't really know where to start on this. You know, I'd probably say that I'd give, yeah, Sanchez a 4 is fair, but he needs to improve. I think he will improve. He's not obviously hasn't played a lot of football recently either. So yeah, we are obviously in a spot of bother. No, there's no two ways about it. We are in a spot of bother with Sanchez in goal. He needs to improve. I think he will improve, but at the same time, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, really. So yeah. Right. Anyway, Sanchez 4. If we move to Gusto, I think actually Gusto was one of our best players today. Yes, he's not quite got the same attacking impetus as Reece James, but he was decent today. Got forward well, overlapped nicely. You know, and he's one of the most important signings that we've made under Todd Bowley. You know, needing that backup for Reece James and capable quality for Reece James. So we know that Reece is always injured. I'd probably give Gusto a 6.5 today. I thought he was decent. Yeah, the Forest fans travelled really well today. They did travel really well today. So yeah, fair play to them for that. Fair play to them for that. 34 more match days to go, given the fixtures. How many points are we getting? Oh, I've got no idea. I think Gusto was good today. I honestly do. I don't think that's an outrageous thing to say at all. I'll give Gusto a 6.5. Give Gusto a 6.5. But yeah, look, he was good. Disasi was, I'll be honest, we're moving into the central defensive pairings. Disasi, Silva wasn't great today either. Silva was not that good today, guys. I'll be real. Silva not good. But again, Disasi, what would I give Disasi? He just seems shaky. Just seems really shaky. But I actually think he was better than Silva. I'll be honest. I think Silva really struggled today. I'm going with a 6.5. I'm going for a 6.5. No, for Gusto. Disasi. I'll be honest, guys. I actually think Disasi was better than Thiago Silva today. I know that seems ridiculous, but I actually think he was. Silva just seemed a little bit shaky. You know, passing wasn't quite there, holding onto the ball for too long. I'd give. I think. I honestly think Disasi was better than Silva. I mean, guys in the chat, let me know. Do you think Disasi was better than Silva today? Because I certainly do. I think he was better than Silva. So I'm going to give Disasi a 5 because I think he was just average today. Or maybe actually give him a 4. I'll give Disasi a 4, and I'm going to give Thiago Silva a 3 because Silva was worse today. And I wonder if we're playing this. Look, I love Thiago Silva. I think he's phenomenal. But what I would say is, people, I do wonder if we're playing this system to accommodate him. Like, should we be doing that? I don't know if we should. It'd be interesting to see what happens once Badiashile comes back and he's fully fit again. Like, what happens then? Do we still continue to play Silva, or do we drop Disasi? Look, Silva has been phenomenal for us, but I'm starting to wonder now if potentially he might be coming slightly detrimental to the side. That's just my honest thoughts on it. Maybe he's becoming slightly detrimental to the team at this point. I'm just not sure. But yeah, he was poor today. One of his worst games in quite a while. I'll be honest. One of his worst games in quite a while. Not too much more to add, really, on that. One of the worst games in a while for sure. What else have we got cooking here? So let's move to left back. Fucking Colwell is playing at left back. Honestly, I don't understand why that's happening either. Why is Levi Colwell playing left back? I mean, what's going on there? But look, Colwell I thought was okay today. Did some good stuff. I'd say he was average today, Colwell. I thought he was okay. Colwell needs to play instead of the Well, for me, I think Colwell and Badiashile should be the partnership when everyone's fit. I love Thiago Silva, but I think in the long term, in the best interest of the club long term, I think, you know, he has to start. He has to start. You know, and that's the reality. But yeah, father time is coming on Thiago Silva. It is. I still rate him. I still love him, but I'm just starting to get that thought in my mind. Actually, maybe is playing Thiago Silva now becoming a bit of a hindrance to the side? What's going to happen when Badiashile comes back? What's going to happen when obviously, you know, these sort of things? I thought Colwell was good today. Yes, big up Chelsea till I die. I thought Colwell was all right today. I really do. I didn't think he was that bad. I'll be real, guys. I don't think he was that bad. So I'm going to give Colwell I think I'm going to give him a 5. I'll be real. I'm going to give him a 5 because I thought he was pretty good. Let's move on to the midfield then. Caicedo, obviously at fault for the goal. He gave the ball away. Before that, though, I actually thought he had a decent game. I don't think he was. I thought he was tidy on the ball. He was good at breaking play up. You know, put some good tackles in. Yeah, I think it was. I thought he was all right. I really did. But yeah, giving the ball away was poor. He still needs to settle in. He was good first half, but yeah, second half. I mean, without the mistake, I'll probably give Caicedo a 5 or maybe a 5.5, possibly a 6. But yeah, with the mistake, you know, at the end of the day, that mistake cost us the match, really. As it turned out, it was a match-costing mistake. So yeah, I really don't know. We're just all over the place right now, guys. We are all over the place right now. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, we are in we are in trouble. Caicedo. I mean, what are you saying in the chat? I'll probably give him I think a 4. I'll give him a 4.5 for Caicedo. I'll be honest. Look. Caicedo's hasn't played that well for us yet. It will take time. He's a top player. I haven't got any concerns about him, but yeah, it's certainly perhaps been a slightly slower start than he would have liked, than the fans would have liked, than maybe Pochettino. would have liked. But look, things will improve for Caicedo for sure. Gallagher today starting, probably, I don't think anyone really had too many issues with that. But yeah, it wasn't really at it today. Yeah, no, we do. We absolutely do. Yeah, the 11. Yeah, look, I don't get it. When we've got we've got people that can play in their own positions. Like, why do we constantly play players out of position? I don't understand it. I'll be real, guys. I don't understand it. Why we keep doing that? But in terms of Conor Gallagher, I'll probably give him a 4 today. Was he worse than Caicedo? I don't know if Gallagher was worse than Caicedo. I'm not sure. No, I think Gallagher was better than Caicedo today. I'll be real. Maybe this Caicedo rating is a bit high. 4 for him, 4.5 for Gallagher. I'll probably give Enzo a 5.5 as well. I thought he was just above average there. He was trying to make things happen on the ball. His passing range is great. He was trying to make things happen. Like, he wasn't helped with what was around him, but he was trying. I thought Enzo is clearly our best player in midfield by an absolute mile. Chelsea refused to switch the ball from right to left, even when there was like 9,999 players on the right. Enzo's a really strange guy. I love how Mudryk was so angry with it at the end. Yeah, it's. I don't think Enzo was rubbish today. I mean, obviously, people must have a different view on the TV to the stadium or see the game in a different way. I don't think Enzo was rubbish. I don't think he was. I thought he was okay. I thought he did reasonably well. Yeah, and didn't do that. Didn't make a goal conceding mistake, which is a fair thing to say. Did not make a goal conceding mistake. Yeah, look, let's move on to the front three then. Ben Chilwell, I like the guy. He's captain at the moment. He's not a left winger. Why, oh why, is the manager persisting with playing him as a left winger? He wasn't good today. He was poor today because that's not his position. That isn't his position. So why is he playing there? And why do we expect anything different? Like, honestly, I don't get it. Honestly, I think Chilwell a 2 today. Didn't really do anything at all. Poor performance. And we need to be playing him at left back. Stop playing him at left wing. If you want to play a left back at left wing, play Ian Martin there. Ian Martin's got much better, attributes to play that sort of role than Ben Chilwell does. So yeah, please either stop doing it or play Ian Martin there, because Martin's better suited to it. But yeah, not a good afternoon for Chile. And we need to stop doing this. He was subbed off after again today. He's always subbed off when he starts in that left wing position. Why is that? Like, why? It's obviously not working. So stop playing in there, please. After the international break, stop playing Chilwell at left wing. Just stop playing Chilwell at left wing. We need to stop doing that. We really do. Moving on to Sterling. I thought Sterling was okay today. All right in the first half, but then he sort of might as well have stayed in the dressing room in the second half because he was virtually anonymous. Didn't really see anything from him in the second half, which is a concern. It was bad. It was bad from Sterling today. Not the worst, but certainly not great. Martin would be decent. This is what I'm saying, people. Martin would be decent there. He'd be far better as a winger. If he doesn't want to, if Poch wants to continue with this, don't play Chilwell there. Drop the Sassy, put Chilwell left back, put Colwell in at centre back, and play in Martin there if you're obsessed with doing that. But don't play Ben Chilwell at left wing because it makes literally no sense. It makes zero sense. But for Sterling, I'd probably say, it's a tricky one, that. What would I give Sterling? I think maybe just, was he average or a bit under? I would have given him an average, but I actually think I'm going to give him just under. I'm going to give him a 4.5. Like, he was just non-existent in the second half. First half, he was okay. At least he was kind of present, but yeah, he was poor. I mean, he started the season really well, and it's obviously he should be in the England squad in my opinion, but he's not, and that's better for Chelsea. Certainly, that is better for Chelsea. But yeah, that's where we are right now. That is where we are right now. What else have we got happening? So Nicholas Jackson should have scored. Put it over the bar from inside the 6-yard box or just outside the 6-yard box, whatever it was. He was having to drop deep a lot. I would say like it wasn't his best game, but he was really isolated up there. But you know, you could tell today, even if you needed to switch the number 9 up or just chuck another number 9 on there, we didn't have that option from the bench because Broyer's not fit at the moment. Jackson, I like Jackson. There's potential there. He's a handful, but you can tell that he's not ready to. I don't know if he's ready to lead the line full time and be that serial bagsman that we need. We need someone else alongside him or that can rotate with him that knows where the back of the net is. Jackson's still very raw, like a lot of these players are, and we are taking a big gamble. But today, he was okay today, not brilliant. Should have scored. I don't know what sort of rating to give him. I mean, I don't think he was awful. I'll be real. I don't think he was awful at all. But missed a really gilt-edged chance, and again, at times just wasn't really in the game that much. He looked isolated up there. I'd probably give him he really wasn't great. It is the youngest average squad age. The average squad age is about 22, which is mad. I'd probably give Jackson. I'll probably give him a 3.5. I'll give him a 3.5. Let's give him 3.5. But yeah, that just tells you all. It was just a poor day at the office. Poor day at the office. Look, we all knew we lacked a number 9. I'd rather us not sign one than just sign one for the sake of it. But we need to find these goals from elsewhere. And I don't know where these goals are coming from, people. And that's the reality. We need more goals from people. And I don't know where they're coming from. I really don't know where they're coming from, guys. But do you know what? It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, guys. That's the player ratings from today. Disastrous afternoon at Stamford Bridge. Thank God we've got a little bit of an international break and a couple of weeks off to reset and go again before Bournemouth. But that was a dark performance today. It was dreadful. And please, please, please abandon this Chilwell left wing experiment. Abandon this Colwell left back. We need to fix up. Big time going into the next lot of fixtures, because the fixtures come thick and fast. October is difficult for us, so we need to get going. I'll probably give Poch like a 1 today. Terrible. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's where we are, people. Probably going to round this one out here, guys. Tough day at the office, as I said. Poor Chelsea performance. Lucky we're going back to last year. But yeah, that is where we are at right now, guys. But I'm going to round this one out. Big up to every single one of you locked in the chat, as always. Big yourselves up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, people. Chelsea lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Still waiting for back-to-back league wins for the first time since March. Hopefully that will come at some point this season. Disappointing performances all round. Cole Palmer, the bright spark. 2 weeks off now to reset and regroup. Guys, I'll be back again probably tomorrow with either a video or I'll be back again tomorrow with a video. I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow. Depends what's going on. But yeah, guys, I'll definitely catch you soon. And I'll be posting a new schedule on the channel as well now, guys, let you know what's coming up each week, because it'll be slightly different now. There's obviously not the transfer window streams. Yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Smash a like on the way out. Please run those likes up on the way out, guys, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Let's try and get this to 120 likes on the way out. 10 more likes on the way out, people. So please smash that like button, guys. We'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. And guys, make sure you check out the match day vlog from today as well on the channel now. Big up. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great Sunday, guys. And catch up with you again soon. Up the Chelsea and peace out, people.